The bad news keeps piling up for Celtic fans as Rio Hatate was forced off during international duty for Japan in the Asia Cup. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. There's quite a bit of international news to get through today because Rio Hatate being forced off, that could be a problem for Celtic because midfield, Rio Hatate, he's missed most of the season, and I've said it could be a problem, but you could look at it, I say he's missed most of the season, right? He's been there for a decent period, but like Carter Vickers, Celtic have dealt with it, and we'll get to Carter Vickers a wee bit later on. Obviously they're much stronger with those two in the team, but with the seconds, the minutes, the hours, probably should have did that in the reverse way, but it doesn't really matter, ticking down here towards deadline day. The question really is, what are Celtic going to do? Are they going to go out and get another midfielder? Probably not. I mean, the Rio Hatate injury is not confirmed, and neither's the second bit of injury news that's at the end of this video. But I just look at both Old Firm teams, it's like they're both so average. It's like left back for Celtic, absolute pish. Alistair Johnston this season's been minced. Defensively this season, Celtic have missed Carter Vickers. Their goalkeeper's dross. Midfield, easily the best part of that team, Cal McGregor, you know, the greatest player to ever grace God's green earth, so they've obviously got him, of course. Then, up front, you've got Kyogo and the wingers, and Celtic have good wingers, but the problem is they don't have much depth in those areas. Well, they do, but the depth is shite, so that's why they're not that good. You look at Rangers, great goalkeeper. I mean, their defence in the league shows good numbers, but the reality is I think it's pretty pish. Yilmaz beginning to turn into his own player. Rangers, I think they've got a decent midfield when they're off fit, but I mean, it's nowhere near Celtic's at the end of the day for me. And then up front, I don't even need to explain the gap in quality. I see two average teams, and with Rio Hatate potentially being out, could that pressure Celtic to sign a midfielder? Probably not. But we did hear about Gustav Lagerbielke's move to Lecce and how that has collapsed. Because the rumours are Cameron Carter-Vickers is facing a serious injury layoff. Of course, he did sign that 5.5-year deal, and now it looks like the fact that they want to keep Lagerbielke is telling me that it's a proper long injury. We knew he was supposed to be off till like what, midway through February, maybe end of February, but now the fact that that's happening, I mean, they're keeping Lagerbielke, who, yeah, he scored that goal, right, against, who was it, Feyenoord. But apart from that, Brendan Rodgers is pretty much, you know, put him out the team. He's done every single thing to get the guy out the team. And, I mean, I'm not going to say I particularly rate Lagerbielke, but I don't see what he's done wrong. Like, he must be training. I think Rodgers has said it's been training before, as the rain is absolutely pissing down here. But, end of the day, Carter Vickers, if he misses the rest of this season, that's a massive blow. They're not going to be able to replace him, and just shows you could they have been better off accepting the money. But the reality is, of course they wouldn't have been better off, because they wouldn't spend the money. Like, Celtic just are not spending money, and whatever reasons are that, you know, you can leave in the comment section down below. But you sell Carter Vickers for like 10 million was the rumoured fee to all those Premier League clubs. They're not going to do anything. They're not going to splash the cash and bring in a like-minded replacement. They're not. But I don't remember Carter Vickers being this injury prone in his first couple of seasons, and I don't really remember what he was doing at Bournemouth and Tottenham those years ago either, right? But it seems like he's picking up these injuries and he's missing months at a time. Now, luckily for him, it's not actually affected Celtic too badly, especially in the Old Firms, because all the hype has been, oh, Carter Vickers, he's going to be at the Old Firms. And then what did Rangers do? Did nothing. Rangers didn't even fucking lay a glove on Celtic. Embarrassing. But anyway, guys, 2 injury sweats for Celtic. What do you guys think? Leave it down in the comments down below. Will Celtic will replace any of them? You know, they're linked with Adam Adoa, but they're not really replacing any of these two. That's up front. But he's not that good. So we'll have to wait and see. Crazy few days and hours remain.